Imagine a city where the sweet sounds of jazz weren't just music. They were ammunition in an all-out war for cultural dominance. Welcome to Montreal in the 1950s, where two rival club owners transformed North American music history through their fierce competition. In 1955, Montreal was already establishing itself as a jazz hub, attracting legendary performers who couldn't play in segregated American venues. But everything changed when Wilfrid Rouillard opened the Café St. Mitchell, directly challenging the supremacy of Victor Melanson's established Rockheads paradise. These two clubs, separated by just a few city blocks, sparked an unprecedented rivalry that would reshape the jazz landscape. Melanson's paradise had been the undisputed king of Montreal jazz since 1928, hosting icons like Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald. But Rouillard's St. Mitchell brought a fresh approach, offering higher pay and more creative freedom to musicians. The competition intensified as both owners began poaching talent from each other. Melanson would book Oscar Peterson for a week, only to have Rouillard counter with Miles Davis. If the Paradise featured Sarah Vaughan, the St. Mitchell would respond with Dizzy Gillespie. This musical arms race created an unprecedented golden age for jazz in Montreal. Montreal became the place where jazz could breathe, Miles Davis once said after a legendary performance at the St. Mitchell. We could play what we wanted, how we wanted, and the audience was there for it. The rivalry pushed both clubs to innovate. Melanson introduced late-night jam sessions, where established stars would play alongside emerging local talents. Rouillard countered by creating the first jazz festival in Montreal, drawing international attention to the city's vibrant scene. As the competition heated up, other clubs joined the fray. The Black Bottom, Blue Angel, and Café La Bohème all opened their doors, each trying to carve out their own piece of Montreal's jazz pie. The result was a thriving ecosystem of music that attracted performers and audiences from across North America. The impact of this rivalry extended far beyond Montreal's city limits. The competitive atmosphere fostered experimentation and fusion, leading to new jazz styles that blended American, Canadian, and European influences. Many musicians who played these clubs went on to shape the future of jazz globally. By 1965, changing musical tastes and the rise of rock and roll began to transform the landscape. But the decade-long jazz wars had already left an indelible mark on music history. Montreal's reputation as a jazz capital was cemented, and its influence on the genre continues to resonate today. The legacy of this musical arms race lives on in Montreal's contemporary jazz scene, proving that sometimes the fiercest competition can produce the sweetest harmony.